What's good? It's your boy, Carlos Harris, aka Crazy Ark. Hey, guess what? It's your first time tuning in. Go ahead, hit doggone subscribe button, hit notification bell every time I post some new content. Well, people, it seems to me that the powers that be, or the powers that shouldn't be, are running out of motherfucking page cards. Shout out to my younger brother, Dane Calloway. Because, and the only reason why I'm putting Dane Calloway in this is because of the video that I saw last night about this whole Carmelo Anthony deal. Now the white folks are getting involved. As far as like, now they're actually really coming out saying it's bullshit. And then just know, y'all want to believe me? Go on Dane Calloway's channel. Look up the latest and greatest. They started talking about this video that's out, where that they're actually really saying that it was actually really self-defense. And for the most part, right, just know I'm still going to call bullshit on it because of what the fuck that it is. You got a so-called black person, so-called white person. They get into it. Somebody died. But do we truly honestly know that this dude died? He's a twin. So who do we really know? Who do we really know we're looking at? He's a twin. So who do we really know that we're looking at? Right? Until we put both of them together. Now, I mean, good the fact that this was over a year ago. A year and some change. Or a year and 2 months. A year and damn near 2 months. 14 months, damn near. But I'm looking at all this. Where's the funeral footage? That's all what I'm asking for. You know, everybody holler about what happened at the track meet. Damn it, I need to see the motherfucking funeral. Okay? Oh, damn, my bad. I might have just put some other shit out there. Just like the first couple of videos that I put out, right? When I told y'all, so y'all mean to tell me, out of all the people involved, even if it was just the twin brothers there, you mean to tell me that this guy had enough about himself? He getting jumped on by two people by themselves, right? You ain't got time to pull shit out of your bag, if indeed it's in your bag. Do this and stab a motherfucker in the heart. But you see, I'm gonna tell you something because here's the deal. I just did a show about twins on the Soulless J episode. Right? I heard that. You know, so the thing about it though is that, okay, the twin fucked on this girl. Then he gonna put his twin brother in it. Twins argue, siblings argue, right? 9 times out of 10, no matter how you try to cover that shit up. Brothers and sisters argue. It's natural. Hell, I argue with my younger brother, right? Even though, just like I said, he on that other shit, and he probably think the exact same shit about me. But what the fuck? What I'm trying to tell you is this. Brothers fight. And then who's to say that Hunter didn't allow that shit to happen? If indeed it did happen. Right? And so now, and I'm saying all that to say this. I don't want to quote the late Paul Mooney, right? But this is white folk shit. Anytime white folks get involved, and then the powers that be or the powers that shouldn't be, we were like, damn, we fucked up. So now let's fast forward. So now the powers that be or the powers that shouldn't be, they ain't got shit else to talk about because they actually really knew once they shit, they just knew that this shit was gonna fester. But they didn't take in consideration that the white folks would be like, oh shit, this is fucked up. So now they want to bring in the UFC fight and bring back some shit that we already knew. We already knew who Big Mike was, Michelle Obama, right? We already knew this. We already knew this. Matter of fact, let me pull up some other shit for y'all, right? Let me put up some other shit for y'all. You know, because I just look at it like this, people. These people have been married, right, for 30 plus years, right? So you mean to tell me that you still fucking up your wife's name? You still fucking up your wife's name? Like, really? I mean, let's just think about it for a minute, right? And I'm talking to you so-called black women, right? You know, because we already know how y'all gonna act. You gonna be like, you want a motherfucker to act like really pronounce your name right and correct, right? So, so, so we already got okay. So we got that. We got that one. We got that one now. So, so please explain to me. And you know, I already did the Google research, and so for the most part, right? Michelle Obama is actually like, or Big Mike, right? She's actually like really not looking for a lawsuit on this. But we're gonna let this shit play. We're gonna let this shit play.
My Bridge Glove, Fight Plus News. I'm John.
And lastly, Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America?
And then so everybody's cheering. Everybody's cheering. Now, granted back, you almost gotta be like, okay, here's the $64,000 question. Was he paid to say that statement? Or was it something that he knew that was already true? He already seen the doggone evidence. But I'm gonna let y'all listen to what some of these bastards say.
Last night, for the first time ever, the UFC would host a series of fights at the White House. Yes, the actual White House. Fighters could be seen doing their walkouts from the Oval Office in historic parts of this national treasure as they would enter the octagon to fight each other for viewers, special guests, and Donald Trump. Now, outside of the criticisms,
but like this, you know, regardless what you motherfuckers say, Trump a motherfucker, right? Trump said, hey, look, motherfucker pay-per-view. Bring this shit to my goddamn house. Bring this shit to my motherfucking house. Right? And then everybody pay for pay-per-view. If he didn't actually really say, hey, you know what? I like these guys. I like these guys. The UFC, I like Dana White. I mean, y'all know I can't do a Donald Trump, but tell me a president that hasn't loved any type of professional sport. Don't worry, I'll wait.
To even have this type of event at such a sacred place, many are now responding to a moment in particular where fighter Josh Hokett would yell on live TV that former First Lady Michelle Obama was a man.
And lastly, Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America?
Again, listen to the people. Listen to the people. If it wasn't true, don't you think these motherfuckers would be booing right now? Let's go.
Now, for many, the insult came out of nowhere, given that Hokett had just won his fight, in which he could have used the moment to focus on other things, and for Obama supporters, it should have never happened. People across social media would begin to sound off as the moment began to circulate online. A part of those responses, Jamie Foxx and Dale Hughley, who have both been public supporters of the Obamas, would jump online to push back on the insult that some have gone on to label as a joke. In response to the moment, Hughley would reshare Hokett's insult with a caption that read, "This what we doing?" It would appear that not only Hughley wasn't a fan of Hokett's interview, he also appears to not be a fan of the entire event altogether. On his stories, he would reshare a meme that would read, "FUC, UFC."
Wow, really? And I bet you enjoy watching Rampage Jackson, Anderson Silva, right? The black dude, right? Motherfucker, you didn't watch UFC, right? You know, so now all of a sudden you ain't gonna watch UFC no more because of what somebody said. Fuck you, download Hughley, right? You probably sucking dicks and taking it up the ass too. Let's go.
While on Threads, he would continue calling out the event itself and those who watched it. Over on his Threads, he would go on to say, "Only two kinds of people went to the White House last night for that UFC event: racists and people who have no problem with racists." And lastly, he would go on to say, "The same people."
So basically, you said, so here's it is. The same people who watch and defend the roast will watch. So he's like, only two types of people. So, nigga. Who was in the White House? Barack and Big Mike. So they racist? Watch how you choose your words, ignorant bitch. Like seriously. Let's go.
People who watched and defended that roast will watch and defend the USC event, referring to the recent roast of Kevin Hart on Netflix. Now, interesting enough, the host of that roast, comedian Shane Gillis, was actually in attendance for the UFC White House event last night. Now, when it came down to Jamie Foxx, he would push back in a different way by lifting Michelle Obama up with a post that read, "Beautiful and accomplished," followed by several photos of the former First Lady. For many Black users across social media who are fans of the Obamas, they would criticize the constant jabs towards them and label it as a racist act. For those same users, they will point out how much Black people in the Obamas.
Okay, just for the record, those are not the Obama's kids. Show me any picture of Big Mike being pregnant. There's a video out there right now, which I put like this, unless YouTube hasn't taken it down, where that you actually really see the original parents of these two children here. Plain and simple. It's too much evidence out there that can actually really back up what this man said. Now, the $64,000 question is this. Is this a hook, line, and sinker? Is the social media, i.e. UFC, i.e. Dana White, 9 times out of 10, him and Donald Trump, they buddy. I mean, let's actually really go back and look at what Trump was doing. He was actually really trying to debunk whether or not Barack Obama was truly an American citizen. Let's actually really stop and look at how the birth certificate was altered, if indeed you would, because they said he was born in Hawaii, right? Go back and look at the footage. If indeed YouTube hasn't actually really took this shit down. So, I mean, let's go, people. Let's go.
Stay on racists' mind, despite the Obamas leaving the White House nearly 10 years ago.
Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America?
Was this the point? Was this the point of the whole?
Now, every woman, starting with her, right? Let's actually really stop and think about this for a minute. There's a lot of women out there that have more masculinity than men do right now. I mean, great the fact, I'm pretty sure she don't have dick and balls. But let's actually really just stop and think about this for a minute, right? You know, today's woman wants to be independent. They want to be independent. They want to actually really do shit as if they're a man. Oh, I don't need no man. I got my degree. I got my degree. I'm making my own money because I got my degree. Bitch, don't you know you 359 degrees short? Let's go.
UFC backyard trailer trash brawl in front of the White House to go after a black woman who has nothing to do with any of the events. That black woman ain't got shit to do with none of this, but yet y'all can sit there and still be racist and be trashy at the same fucking time.
How the fuck is that racist when all what the fuck he said was she's a man? Where's the racism in that? He didn't call her a nigger. He didn't call her a monkey. So where's the racism at? If anything, bitch, know the difference between sexism and racism, which I put like this. That right there, you got sinus problems. The air is not traveling up to your brain like how it's supposed to. Let's go.
This is why I say for any white person that says racism doesn't exist, there's your sign. Most educated first lady in history, because y'all forget that she's an Ivy League graduate ×2.
Okay, then again, right? So you too busy listening what the fuck somebody else done told you, or what the fuck somebody done put in the book. Let's put it out there. Let's put it out there. Let's go.
A lawyer, a mother, a wife, an educator. Y'all will still find y'all way to disrespect her.
No one can convince me that they're not obsessed with the Obamas because the Obama Presidential Center opens on Friday. And
okay, so whatever the fuck happens on Friday, right? You know, I'm just saying, where the fuck was y'all at when, I don't know if Comedy Hype News was out or what Joan Rivers said? And just know I do have that clip. Where the fuck was y'all at then? Where the fuck was y'all at then? Right? Y'all wasn't bitching at Joan Rivers, so why y'all bitching now? Let's go, people.
out of the nowhere, this ongoing lie that has been ongoing for over 10 years
and
is
I'm
somehow now funny and what's first on your...
And bitch, I'm pretty sure you saw what Joan Rivers said. You saw the Ellen DeGeneres video. Dick slinging every goddamn way. The green dress, the pouch, like right there. Look at the motherfucking crowds. Oh, she was on a period. Y'all know how to make that shit where that is non-visible. All right? So let's not go there. Typical, angry, non-educated black bitch right here. Just like the previous one. Let's go.
Mind to say after you want to fight. How does it make sense? There's never been a first family disrespected as much as the Obamas, and they think.
Ooh, I can think of a whole bunch. I can think of every motherfucking president that this country has ever had, especially once y'all think that shit don't go y'all way. So what the fuck are we actually really talking about here? Let's go.
It's funny and it's not.
I'm not going to hold y'all. At this point, I believe that the Obamas had to be doing something grimy behind the scenes. They either owe somebody some money or have done something crazy, because the way that these people are so obsessed with them when they...
Yeah, exactly. They killed the cook because the cook was going to tell it all. The cook could swim. The cook could swim, people. But he drowned in less than 3 feet of water. I guess y'all forgot about that too, huh? Okay, let's go.
They have been out of the White House for years. It's absolutely insane. Because what do you mean you just want to fight on the White House lawn, and when you get a chance to get a microphone, you want to say that Michelle Obama is a man? That's what you want to talk about? So,
but again, let's accelerate this again. I'm gonna say it again. The woman is the new man. Some have taken on such a masculinity that is motherfucking ridiculous. I'm surprised ain't none of y'all got dicks or got strap-ons. But let's be real here. Y'all been fucking over men for years. Y'all been fucking over men for years. So who's a real man here? Like, seriously.
And after a fight, the first thing on your mind is Michelle Obama. She don't even fight. She don't box. We never even seen her do no title box.
Okay, then again, it's what the fuck you don't know that for real. You don't know that for real? Oh my God. This shit here. Damn. Let's go.
We ain't seen her even draw an octagon, stand inside an octagon. She ain't did nothing to nobody. So why are you worried about it? Please, Miss Michelle Obama, I know that you are a go high, classy lady. Please sue these people. They are so comfortable. The disrespect is...
See, that's the thing right there. Okay, you can't sit up here and holler about sue these people. You didn't so she didn't sue Joan Rivers. She didn't sue Joan Rivers. She didn't sue any goddamn body else. So why in the fuck would she pick this person out of all the people to sue? Did y'all see the podcast that she did with Marlon Wayans? What the fuck did she say? Oh, I'm so glad that you taking on the responsibility that your child is a transgender. Well, let's just look at how these motherfuckers actually act. Right? This is part of the motherfucking industry, people. You know, that's about as far as I'm gonna go with this. So let's go.
They so comfortable disrespecting you. Like, it don't even make sense. The defamation suit is right there. You said it on national TV. Sue CBS, sue Joe Rogan and them pants he had on, sue everybody. Like, sue. Because at the end of the day, they...
Bitch, can you even spell sue with that fucked up ass hairdo? Come on, shut the fuck up. Like, really.
Too comfortable disrespecting you. Enough is enough.
So a UFC fighter at the UFC 250.
Now, this right. Oh, damn, she just said it. And you didn't even realize what the fuck you said. Don't you know that this country's going to be 250 years old if it isn't already 250 years old? On Donald Trump's birthday. Go motherfucking figure. And you open your mouth up, actually really thinking that you finna say some real serious shit. And you ain't finna say shit. What the fuck is this? Like, come on, let's go.
Decided it was the best time to insult the former first lady of this country, the only first lady of color of this country.
Are you sure about that? Because it was 7 other presidents that were of color before President Barack Obama. You dumb bitch, you. Like, seriously. Y'all want to call me motherfucking Uncle Ruckus on this? Hey, by all means. By all means. Call me Uncle Ruckus if you want to. Pig nose bitch, let's go.
The only black first lady of the country. And what I have to say to that is, we live in their heads rent free, because it's not making sense to me how you're at a UFC fight to celebrate the y'all's president's birthday on the marking of.
So again, look, you walking, but you talking. So what the fuck are you really doing? Are you exercising or you too busy working in mouth? You probably working for something else. Let's go.
A historic year for the United States. And the thing that you want to say in your speech about winning.
Now, you talk about the historic event for the United States. This is probably the same bitch that holler about, well, slavery this, slavery that, slavery the other. 9 times out of 10, you ain't been listening to my younger brother, Dane Calloway. 9 times out of 10, you might want to go watch some of his videos and change your attitude, your whole attitude, totally and completely. All right, let's go.
It's Michelle Obama as a man. It just shows the bigotry, misogyny, racist.
Hold on. How is that motherfucking racist? If anything, it may be sexist. See, y'all want to put racism in front of sexism. Or y'all looking at it, y'all looking at it. Oh, I know what it is. Y'all looking at it back. Okay, well, because she's so-called black. I get it. I got it. Silly me. Silly crazy uncle. Okay. All right. But look at you. Y'all know, there's no, Michelle is probably like a tone, or Big Mike is probably like a tone darker than you, right? But this is the same bitch that was hollering about, what was she saying? What was that? That not universal wealth, but inheritance wealth. Right? I mean, I'm not gonna sit up here and holler about that. That's racism, right? But I just kind of feel like, okay, right? Where we going with this? Where we going with this inheritance wealth? You didn't build it for your family already. A lot of us actually really trying to build it for our family. But she actually did she or did she not put that? Was that not a part of her speech when she was trying to get that ignorant bitch Kamala Harris or come all over her face Harris in the goddamn White House? No, bitch, you washing collard greens in the goddamn bathtub, right? And then even let's just say for shits and giggles, right? This bitch talking about she running again. But it's 2028, and then you fix collard greens, right? Now, I'll be the first one to tell you, I love Donald Trump. I think that he's did a pretty good job. But if you wash collard greens in the tub that his old ass just got out of, I'm not eating shit that you call yourself cooked. I'm just putting it out there. Let's go.
Behavior of that fan base. You can't get us out of their heads. At no point in time did Michelle Obama was at the fight. At no point in time was Michelle Obama the president.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck they got doing anything for him actually really calling her a man? The people cheered. You just looking at him. What about the motherfuckers that cheered? You ain't gonna get after them, right? If you're gonna be you're gonna be stupid, don't half-ass it. Do it all the motherfucking way. It's simple, people. I'm gonna listen to this bitch. I really ain't got time. I'm not really fucked up about what DL or Jamie Foxx had, right? Because you let Diddy poke you in the ass and you became unconscious all of a sudden, right? And then you gonna say, well, what happened was, no, fuck all that, dog. Let's go.
At no point in time did Michelle not birth two children, because she did. She has
No, the fuck she didn't. Let's go.
2 children that she birthed, so I don't know what you're talking about. And it just shows. A couple months ago, they were apes, and Donald Trump retweeted it. And now we're
Well, like this, if people came from apes, why? If people came from apes, why are they still apes? See how stupid you sound right now, pig nose bitch. Let's go.
just don't understand the disdain for the Obamas so bad. They haven't. Barack Obama has not been in office in over a
I
decade.
mean, but see, here's the deal, though. Here's the deal, right? They had Hillary as a pig. A pig is worse than a goddamn ape. A pig will not roll around in his own filth. I mean, granted the fact, some of them, they will indeed throw their shit at you, right? But they don't roll around in filth like pigs do, right? But I'm pretty sure that you knew that already. But you got this shit wrapped around your head. So yeah, your brain is not functioning like how it should be. Let's go.
It's weird.
You know
It's
what?
very weird.
You know what,
And
baby?
if that's the type of person you want to support, count me out. Like weird behavior.
Joe Rogan Slick had a little smirk on his face.
Okay, shut the fuck up, dog. So the next video that I'm gonna play, right? We put like this. According to Google, right? This October will make 34 years that they've been married. They've been out the White House damn near 10 years. So please explain to me. I'm gonna let y'all hear this. I'm gonna let y'all hear this. And then y'all tell me.
Thank you very much. Secretary Panetta, thank you for your introduction and for your extraordinary leadership. To members of Congress, Vice President Biden, members of the Joint Chiefs, service secretaries, distinguished guests, and men and women of the finest military in the world. And most of all, Admiral Mullen, Deborah, Michael and I.
Oh, what did he say?
Michael and I also want to
hold on.
Members of the Joint Chiefs.
What did he say? Did he say Michael and I? So you finna sue? So the president is on record calling his wife Big Mike or Michael. And this ain't the first time that this shit didn't happen. So what the fuck is gonna happen? Right? They've been married 33 years, y'all. So I don't know what term this was, right? So let's actually really stop and put shit in perspective. How many of y'all we ain't fucked up about you motherfucking boyfriend, girlfriend shit? Again, we're not fucked up about you being boyfriend and girlfriend. We're not fucked up about y'all. We talking about the motherfuckers that are married. How many of y'all have actually really fucked up your wife's name? My first wife, 18 years. I never fucked up her name once. The wife that I'm married to now, we've been married 5 years and change. I never fucked up her name once. Right? This motherfucker, 20 plus years, he fucked up his knife. He fucked up his wife's name. And it's plenty. I just put this out because of the significant event that actually really took place. He fucked up his wife's name at the most important event of him being president. The typical black woman be like, hold on, wait a minute. Who the fuck is Michael? And I'm pretty sure she was there. Fuck around and call your woman the wrong name when you blowing out back. You're like, hey, ho, wait a minute. What name did you say? But then again, this is so-called Michelle Obama. Big Mike. I've been taking it up the booty. Let's see if we can hear that shit again.
Service secretaries, distinguished guests, and men and women of the finest military in the world. And most of all, Admiral Mullen, Deborah, Michael, and I.
Okay, so again, that's enough. Here's nothing else. Here's another one, right? And then that other bitch, holler out. Sue the UFC. Sue this, sue that, sue the other. You gonna sue this woman here? To be perfectly honest, I really want to say that she was the first one that actually really come out with it. So let's hear what the late Joan Rivers got to say about the whole deal. Let's go. So okay, so basically what I'm saying is this, right? Let's actually really go back to the whole Carmelo Anthony deal. And just like the video that I actually really put out. I mean, because like my friend, she called, it's like, did you hear about Carmelo Anthony? And then for the most part, right, I'm actually really thinking that she's talking about the goddamn basketball player. But then come to find out, he a track star. He's in motherfucking sports. Just like I don't even necessarily want to call him the original Carmelo Anthony because he spelled his name with a C, doesn't spell his name with a K. So, but the thing about though is this. Go back and watch Dane Calloway's Latest and Greatest. Everybody want to sit up here and holler about because the thing that really got me was this. Black woman, black man, or black child versus white child. And then what the fuck did I tell you? What the fuck did I tell y'all before Dane Calloway actually really came out and said any goddamn thing? I told y'all this was bullshit. I told y'all this is what the fuck they do. This is nothing more than a goddamn race war. And then what the fuck did I do? I took y'all back. I took y'all back to riots. I took y'all back to motherfucking Rodney King. I took y'all back to what the fuck happened in Missouri. I took y'all to what the fuck happened with Chung Lee and Wong Fu and whoever the fuck else. And then there's bastard that actually really put out that goddamn video talking about, I wish that blacks would motherfucking boycott Chinese businesses. I took y'all all back to that. I told y'all that before anybody came out and said anything about any motherfucking thing. But I get it. I'm the crazy uncle. I'm under the motherfucking radar. I only got 127 subscribers. Ain't nothing I'm watching right now, but I'm pretty sure once they see this shit, I'm not gonna get the whole 127. Right? Because I already know what's up with YouTube. Y'all ain't gonna put the real shit out there. Y'all never do. Because I ain't signed no motherfucking contract. I'm not gonna sign no contract. As long as I get my anywhere from 15 to 50, and then if it's real good, like the one that I did about where is Benjamin Crump? Where is motherfucking Al Sharpton? You still ain't heard from these bastards yet after the shit what Dane Calloway put out just yesterday. These supposed to be the two front runners. The new, well, Al Sharpton has been around for a long while. Maybe he too sick to do some shit. I don't know. Looking like a motherfucking bobblehead. But the thing about it though is this. Where is Benjamin Crump? Where is Al Sharpton? Where is Minister Farrakhan? I ain't heard shit from his ass. I don't know. Maybe he too goddamn old too. Right? But just know, out of the three that I just mentioned, you ain't heard shit from none of the motherfuckers. But I can hear from goddamn Dane Calloway all goddamn day long. I can hear from everybody and put like this. As far as like this subject goes, with the whole Carmelo Anthony thing goes, Dane Calloway is probably like the only person I would actually really listen to. Anybody else talking about, oh, the rent ain't been paid, I got to get my hair and nails done, you know, all that kind of shit. And I get it. That's what the fuck y'all want to talk about? Go ahead and talk about it. Be you. Do what the fuck you do. But this is some serious shit here. People get eviction notice all goddamn day long. Right? But a young child is in jail right now over some bullshit. And I'm talking about, you know, I get it. Y'all probably look at this and fact, okay, well, it's enough people talking about it. But the more that we talk about it, the more that it could be on the mainstream. Plain and simple. Let's do this shit, people. Plain and simple. But the only reason why this whole Michelle Obama shit came up is because the white folks are talking about how fucked up this Carmelo Anthony trial is. And so they had to hurry up and flip script. And now y'all want to talk about some shit that we already fucking knew. We already knew that Michelle Obama had a dick between her legs. Why else would this motherfucker actually really put in transgender laws? Because it wasn't Barack that was doing the dick and down, it was Michelle, her Big Mike. Put in them transgender laws. Put in them transgender laws. Right? I already know. And to put like this, you ain't sued nobody else. You done killed two motherfuckers. Joan Rivers and the goddamn cook. All right? You want to make this number? Well, put like this. Look, I don't need y'all coming after me. Yes. Go ahead. Right. Oh, I hope they wasn't a kiss of death. No, I'm just bullshit. But I'm just telling y'all people, y'all see how these motherfuckers flip script that damn fast. Y'all see how they do it. They had to hurry up and like, ooh. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Michelle Obama's a man. Bitch, we already knew that. We already knew that. Okay? Sorry ass Saxon shit as usual. So, that's my goddamn spill, people. So guess what the hell y'all get to do? Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your dad, tell your birthday. That's my wife right there, y'all. Ain't she pretty? Right? Bunted it all. But I don't give a damn. That's my wife. Fuck y'all. Double kickstands. Plain and simple. She still look better than half of you bitches. Or more than half of you motherfuckers. This mine right here. Yeah, go on lick the face right there. So I'm just telling y'all, double kickstands. And y'all can lick the crack of my ass and tell me how the fuck it tastes. Well, I know you will. But you know, but the thing about it though is this. Learn when these bastards flip script on y'all. And they only doing it because the white folks would have said, I need all that.
No, I'm not. You're not drinking.
No, but I tasted this shit is nasty. Right? But the thing, but I'll drink it. I drink it later on. But see that. But in other case, right? Listen, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your dad, tell your birthday, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa. Motherfucker next door, cross the street, round the corner. Father's Harris, aka Crazy Uncle. I'm gonna holler at y'all.